This is Chris Tucker. You're watching Ball or Nothing.
All I wanna do is ball.
All right, Freddie, we are here at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio,
sir.
one of the biggest tourist attractions in Cleveland.
Ball is life, but if you're in Cleveland, you have to check out the world-famous Hall of Fame, because if you love music like we do, imagine seeing so much memorabilia from Elvis, from the Beatles, from the Ramones, and AC/DC.
Shout out to Akadaka, one of the greatest Australian bands of all time, who I believe have some songs that the Cavaliers can relate to at this point.
Oh, snap.
Well, you know, it's a long way to the top. The Cavs have got a long way to get to the top.
Highway to Hell?
They're definitely on the highway to hell.
Back in Black?
Back in Black.
Hashtag Blackout?
Hashtag blackout.
That'll work. Oh, man.
This is another episode of Ball or Nothing, presented to you by our great friends at AAMI. I'm Nick.
I'm Freddie. Let's rock and roll.
Let's hit the three.
Oh! Shocking.
Shocking.
Unpredictable.
Shocking. I would never have picked this.
Unprecedented.
Unprecedented.
We're, of course, talking about the latest episode of The Bachelorette, and definitely not Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Warriors.
Jeez, I would never have picked this.
Third championship in 4 years. This is a dynasty we have on our hands. Kevin Durant with a triple-double to seal the deal.
Yeah, gets
Also,
himself a Finals MVP for the second year in a row.
yeah. Also, Steph Curry stepped it up so much. I'm a little bit upset that he still hasn't gotten a Finals MVP, but that is how the cookie crumbles, as they say here in America.
He hasn't played well enough to get one.
Well, I mean, he did today.
Yeah,
All right, he had a bad Game 3. The Splash
yeah.
Brothers weren't so hot Game 3, but Game 4, Steph Curry stepped it up right out the gate in the first quarter, already scoring more points than he did all of Game 3. But that's how it goes. The people have spoken.
And Kevin Durant is the
KD.
man.
And now people are saying, oh, well, he should go somewhere else and beat the Warriors and prove that he really is, you know, as great of a player as he thinks he is.
I reckon they should team up with LeBron next year somehow.
I reckon they're just haters as well. Do you agree with the KD MVP?
Yeah, absolutely. He was the best
Agreed.
player on the best team
Agreed.
in the series. You know, Steph
The
Curry.
hustle on both ends of the court. from
Absolutely,
Kevin Durant.
absolutely. He was unguardable.
Yeah.
I mean, you looked at some of the defense the Cavs were playing on him, which wasn't bad defense.
Yeah.
But when you've got a guy that's 7 foot and with a high release shot like that, and just can get to the court wherever he wants, can get his shot off, it was unbelievable. It was a pleasure to watch.
I'm not seeing an end in sight, and neither is Joe Lacob, the Warriors' majority owner. Unlike Bob Myers, the GM, who said that this is going to come to an end soon, Joe Lacob really doesn't see an end to this, and Kevin Durant has already said he plans on staying here. Yeah, we could be seeing a lot more of this in the future.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're going to dominate the league for the next couple of years at least.
Yes.
They've got at least another couple of years in them. I think old mate Myers was correct. Nothing does last forever, and this will eventually end.
Eventually, right?
But they
I
still
mean-
have a couple more years. I mean, I don't see who's going to beat these guys next year. Who's going to beat them? Who's going to beat them?
Maybe the Sixers.
No,
Maybe
not next
the
year.
Sixers.
Not
All right,
next year.
so the Colangelo news went through. He had to resign after they definitely went ahead and found, they found out that he was running one of the burner accounts. His wife was running the other 4. Not a good look. Not a good look for Colangelo.
No.
Now the position is open, so we sort of have to wonder, where does this fit into the whole, trying to recruit LeBron James situation? Stephen A. Smith, very respected ESPN analyst, has said that LeBron plans to meet with teams this summer, including Miami Heat, the Warriors, God forbid, but definitely the 76ers, there's a connection there, because if you remember, David Griffin, former Cavs GM, is one of the favorites now to sort of fill in that Colangelo spot over with the 76ers. LeBron James and Ben Simmons share the same agent. There are some connections there. There are some strings that can link the two together. And if that were to happen, tell me the Sixers aren't a real threat to this team given their potential.
Oh, no, absolutely. I mean, but I don't think he's going to go there simply based off the fact that they've got an agent in common or anything like that. If David Griffin goes there, yes, because we all know LeBron respects him a great deal. LeBron's going to make the best decision for himself.
Absolutely. I don't see him doing something like what Kevin Durant did, because I don't think it's his style.
No.
It's
Not even
not
just
his
his style. He's
It's
already
not-
been through enough criticism.
He has.
If he joined a team like that, it'd be the end of the world for LeBron James.
Yeah, but I do feel that this is this is exciting, folks. We're about to hit the draft. we're about to see what major moves these teams are making, and this is going to decide between this year's rookie class and what we might get this coming year with the international prospects and these amazing college players. It's really going to be something to look forward to.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm actually looking forward to July 1st, though, because once free agency opens, all this stuff is going to start taking shape, and then we're going to know who's going where.
And as much as we want to predict everything that's happening, we know there's always blockbuster trades and drafts. And I mean, the great thing about the hoop life is that even during the off season, it's just like you can keep talking about it and talking about it and talking about it.
That's all we've got time for in this episode of Ball or Nothing, presented to you by our very good friends at AAMI. I'm Nick.
I'm Freddie.
We'll see you when we get back to Bristol.
All I wanna do is ball. When I walk up in